Sammy Hagar recently opened up about his deep regret over not trying harder to reconnect with Eddie Van Halen during the guitarist's final years. In an emotional interview with AZ Central, Hagar reflected on their last tour together in 2004, a period marred by tension and Eddie's deteriorating health, exacerbated by substance abuse. The memories of that tour have stayed with Hagar, shaping his perspective on their relationship and the missed opportunities to mend their friendship sooner. The 2004 tour was a challenging time for both Hagar and Van Halen, with the latter's struggles becoming increasingly apparent as the tour progressed. Hagar recounted how Eddie's substance abuse issues cast a dark shadow over their performances, culminating in a poignant moment during the final show. According to Hagar, Eddie, overwhelmed and visibly unwell, laid down on stage and apologized to the audience for running out. Reflecting on that night, Hagar said, "Eddie kind of lost it there. I mean, he was in bad shape the whole tour. Not to bring up any hurtful things, but he was not healthy, and he was very rude to himself." For Hagar, the end of the tour marked a low point. He recalled sitting on the plane afterward, feeling a deep sense of disappointment and sadness. "I just sat there, shook my head and said, 'Oh my God, that was a terrible experience,'" Hagar shared. The tension and unresolved issues left him feeling hurt, but as time passed, Hagar's perspective began to shift. With the revelation of Eddie's secret battle with cancer, Hagar now understands the depth of his former bandmate's struggles. "Nobody really knew what was going on with him," Hagar explained. "Now we do. And it's a little bit easier to understand his frustrations and maybe why he was doing more alcohol and drugs than he was. He knew things that we didn't know, I guess, or felt things that we didn't know. God bless him." Hagar admitted that had he known the extent of Eddie's health issues, he would have approached things differently. "I almost wish I knew more about what was going on with him," Hagar confessed. "I probably would have tried harder. I tried my hardest to reconnect and get him back on his feet. But I probably would have tried a little harder, maybe a little more compassionate instead of saying, 'Fuck it.'" Despite their estrangement, Hagar and Eddie managed to reconnect in 2020, just a few months before Eddie's death. This reconciliation was a significant moment for Hagar, who expressed immense gratitude that they were able to rekindle their friendship before it was too late. "We had some really emotional moments on the phone, really happy to be friends again," Hagar admitted. "For me, I can only speak for myself. It was really important for us to end things before he passed away, because otherwise, I don't know how I would have felt about it. I would wake up in the middle of the night every once in a while and say, 'Man, I wish we could have fixed it.' Now I don't have to do that. Now I just say, 'Hey, I miss Ed. I miss his music.'" Hagar's reflections highlight the complexity of his relationship with Eddie Van Halen, blending a sense of regret with relief that they were able to make peace in the end. While he wishes they had reconnected sooner, Hagar finds comfort in knowing that their friendship was restored before Eddie's passing.